I didn't realize how long these were. Even without the fights, like, these are pretty long. Alright. Next chapter. And the chapter. Oh my god. Oh, I've done it again. Must I keep repeating my sins over and over? Once I've fallen in love with someone who can never love me back. Those lackeys told me never to approach her ever again, but I did anyway. I was stricken. It was only to be expected. They were right after all. I was responsible for the destruction of my own world. I'm soaked in sin, having stained the moonlight itself with blood. Just thinking of the one I love causes me to lose control. When the angels are gone, she appears once again. Every single time, she tends to my wounds and comforts me with her gentle voice. She tells me that love is born through caring for one another. That one-sided love will only hurt the recipient. She's right, and I can't argue. But even sound reasoning like that won't save me. It's that fact continues to drive me deeper into darkness. What hesitation! Everyone always sings about how love triumphs over all, yeah? You only live once. You gotta go for it, baby! I always denied myself the right. Others denied it from me, too. And yet, that was all the more reason for those sweet, sweet, seductive words to echo in my mind. I knew I shouldn't, but that voice pried open the locked gate of my heart. I know what I'm doing now is wrong. But rather than lie to myself and be relegated to the sidelines, I want to embrace my desires and play the villain. Please do. I can fix him. Brandon, stand down! Stop, Hati! I will not! Get out of the way, Brandon! Stir the clouds and shake the moon! Distort light and give illusions life! Engrave my name of Hati onto thee! Waver! Moonshine Chaser! What is that? An illusion? Don't forget about us! Ah! Peekaboo! Whoa! Where'd you come from? Gnarl! Come now. Aren't you ashamed to be ganged? Aren't you ashamed to gang up on him? The Nyalathotep's are here, baby. Aren't we kind of like some comic book hero? Nyalathotep? Are you the one who instigated this? Wow, pop star! What a wild joke, baby! Instigated? Me? Ah, we just loved you more and more! That man there, all he did was admit the honest to goodness truth to himself, you see. He's just crazy about this girl! Enough to tear her apart. Ever seen something so beautiful? Love makes the world go round, baby! Are you saying he's at fault because he fell in love? Or because he was born? That just isn't fair! Maybe his mom and pop should have never shagged, eh? Wow. He should just run off and die like the little freak he is, right? You're looking mighty shaggable yourself right now. Tell us we're wrong. Go on, explain to us why he's such a bad boy. Tell us, baby, what's wrong with this bad boy? Well, we're waiting, baby. What's wrong with him, eh? Educate this poor fool. I need to stop blinking. You hit us. Kinky, baby, yeah. That hurts. Are our feelings not reaching you, baby? How sad. It's not an illusion. What the hell's going on? There's even more of them now. Well, nosy, you gonna get in the way of love? Are you gonna chase that tail or not, baby? If you are to come to the place where the Aoyama Guild started, you'll find something even more interesting there, baby. Until then, do Savannah what? Go on, dude. How did I read this the first time and not get tripped up with these words? Do Vidania. Do Savannah. Damn! Who the hell was that guy? I saw him during Gabriel's concert too. I think he was mixing sound from backstage. Nyalathotep, what's he planning? Won't help us to worry about what we don't know. First, we have to find Maria. I'm right here. Is everyone alright? Maria, you're okay. Yes, but Gabriel. We'll get Gabriel back. We're helping out, right, Brandon? Of course. Gabriel's a dear friend. We'll do it for Maria. Please allow me to express my heartfelt gratitude for your kindness, Brandon. We will henceforth gather the forces of the Aoyama Guild and take back Gabriel. Hey, Maria, where were you earlier? Shiro? Ryota said that you left the green room before they did, but you never returned to your seat. Hey, don't tell me you suspect Maria. To tell the truth, that's exactly the case, Ryota. It isn't easy for you to ask, so I'll take the hit. Maria, where were you and what were you doing between then and now? We would like to hear the details of that as well. What is the meaning of this? Fortunately, we must take you in. Of all of us in the Aoyama Guild, you were the closest to Hati, the traitor who kidnapped Lady Gabriel. Many have witnessed you speak with Hati in a friendly manner. What were you talking about? Were you plotting to kidnap Gabriel together? What are you saying? All I wanted was to meet Gabriel. I simply tended to the wounds you inflicted on him. I was only trying to talk sense into him. And who will vouch for you? Who possibly could? Enough of this farce, Lady Maria. No. You are not Lady Maria. You are an imposter. We had Lord Zambania interrogate a ninja we captured earlier. He was interrogated by Lord Zambania? How could you have gone and done something so cruel? We cannot extract Lord Arslan's location. We obtained other information of interest. We learned the secret of the Aoyama Guild. Or should we say, disgrace. Yeah! The woman by the name of Maria, the acting guild master of the Aoyama guild, no longer lives. In other words, the person currently using that name is someone else entirely. Just who are you? You will not refute it. It must be true. It means you have been deceiving us all along. It is true. I am not the woman I claim to be. I have deceived you all. However, this incident is unrelated to that fact. I swear to the heavens that what I speak is true. You have deceived us long enough. Who could possibly trust your words? I do! Stop bullying Maria! Ryota, it's too dangerous. Please stand back. You mean to use this boy as a shield? As you did Lord Arslan. Must you stain your soul with even greater sins, you wicked wench? Okay, that's enough of that. Stop, Ryota! Aren't you going to save Gabriel? You can't just give up here! Step aside, human. If you intend to interfere, you'll see that you regret it. I won't move! What are you bullying Maria for? I don't know who this real Maria is, but I know how hard the woman in front of us has worked. Just because she's an imposter doesn't mean that all she did was a lie. Imposter? Wicked? You just made up your mind to give her those labels. Hey, you're saying what I wanted to say. You won't even hear her side. You're treating her like a criminal without having any proof. All you care about is your own assumptions. No, you're worse than that. You're just using a kernel of fact as an excuse to get rid of someone you don't like. Gabriel told me. It was Maria who saved her. Gabriel told me to take care of her. I know Gabriel would be sad if she knew the angels were so close to her heart were acting like this. How dare you insult us, human! You really get on my nerves, you know that? Brandon! I'm glad you said that, Ryota. Hey, my heart's pounding like crazy. But I was able to say those things because you were by my side, Brandon. Thanks. Hey! We can't take on all of them! Is there anything you can do, Shiro? Maria, about what I asked you earlier. Save that for later! Look around you! I'm so sorry. I have deceived you as well. But I do want to save Gabriel, even if I am in no position to say so. To be honest, you're in an extreme disadvantage in this situation. And personally, I don't think I can trust you. Shiro? Considering this could make the gigantic Aoyama guild our enemy, I'd definitely like to avoid getting involved. However... Oh, fine, sheesh. What would you do without me? God dang it, it did the fast click again. Shiro, we need your help. Oh, fine. Sheesh. What would you do without me? That settles it. I will take the same path as you, Brandon. Always. Come here, Ryota. Huh? Me? What's going on? Got it? Are you sure I can do that? You have to. I'm counting on you. The rest of us will buy you some time. Alright. Let's do this, Kengo. I'm not really good at stalling, but I guess I gotta. Maria, Ryota needs your advice. You know more about the sacred artifacts than we do. You still trust me? Even though I've kept secrets from you? Yes, of course. Even if everyone else may doubt you. Our leader and Ryota trust you. It's enough for me to put my trust in you too. I'm sure you have your reasons. Shiro, Kengo, Brandon. I'm sure Maria has her reasons for keeping that quiet. So... Seize them! That woman is a vessel of sin, and they are her lackeys. Here they come. Just follow the plan. Scream! They got crazy reach on those spears of theirs. I don't think I'll let them catch me. Please try to relax, Ryota. The sacred artifact will surely answer your call. Maria, you love Gabriel? I do. She reminds me of a person who remains deep in my heart. I see. You know, I love all too. So I'll try my best. I want to be useful to everyone. Now, Kengo, Brandon, got it! Grab a hold of someone nearby and don't let go. Now, do it, Ryota! Hang on or you'll go flying, Brandon. What is this? All hands, surround them. Do not let them escape. We don't have much time, so I'm gonna hit the fast forward button. Here goes! You know the drill. Engrave my name of Ryota Yakushimaru onto thee! Ultimate Supper! Oh. Why did it have to be golden? No! What is this? Pudding? We're going to break through their ranks. Be careful not to get left behind. My friends, some of the angels have broken free from the pudding and are descending from above. You will not escape. You think pudding can slow us down? No, but I can. Alright. Is it dinner already? I was just starting to get hungry. Oh, baby, what a daring spirit you've got there. Such a big eater for a man behind bars. Respect, baby, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm used to being in prison. You gotta eat while you can. Why do I have a feeling like he could have just broke out? What's this, baby? A witty exchange with your captor? There's a wonderful bond growing between us, Mr. Stockholm Syndrome. What's the fuss? It's not like we're sworn enemies just yet. Friends and foes change easily as the wind. Like fickle favors of a fair maiden's heart, all things are in flux. I just happen to be old enough to understand that, young one. Is this what they mean about silver foxes being soiree? Oh my. Have fun with him in there, princess. No, Gabriel, you were captured too. Lord Arslan, where am I? Don't talk. Just rest for now. I am here. Say, young one, I don't find it admirable at all for you to treat a girl in such a rough manner. We're all about political correctness, baby. Equality for all. Isn't that the goal, Daddy? But don't you fret. Our heroic band of Mr. Carters will soon be along to save you. Young one, what are you after? Can't you at least tell me that much? We tell you time and time again, baby. All we want is to turn this reality into a wonderful work of mind-bending fiction. Now, let's go, my naughty little villain. You better fulfill your role in the transformative middle arc. Gabriel, This way, everyone! Hurry! Hold on! I keep telling you to exercise more! You better hurry or they'll catch up! Stop pushing! You don't want me to fall, do you? Might be faster if we rolled you. Good job, everyone. I'm sure staying here will buy us some time. Maria, where are we? Is this place safe? It's one of the safe houses owned by the Aoyama Guild. Only those in the guild at my level and higher know about this location. Safe house? What's that? Maria? Ryota, here, have some water. Please, try to rest and catch your breath for now. A safe house, huh? So this is one of many similar locations owned by the Aoyama Guild. Speaking of which, the Ikebukuro Guild has lots of underground passageways and shelters, in case of emergencies too. So safe houses are different from a portal then? Correct. A portal must be a landmark or historical building located in their respective ward. A location like this where guild members may loiter is not a fitting place. In the game, in order to extend your guild's territory, you must occupy and maintain portals. The reason for this is that areas between portals will be designated as ruling guild's territory. Within their territory, members in the same guild can all enjoy the same benefits in-game. However, there are many portal locations you cannot always make sure that there are guild members at every one. In order to maintain as many portals as possible, safe houses like this are required across a variety of locations. In other words, they're places where you can hang out during the emergencies. Rad! Shiro, let's make a safe house too. I want to set up the sandbags. God. The place I'm preparing with Anvari could be called a safe house. Like this. Sandbags aren't in the plans at this point though. I guess we can let out a sigh of relief for now. Man, all that running is making me hungry. Yes, let's take a short break. Why don't we prepare some tea and snacks for you? Yeah, I feel way better. As long as I have these delicious snacks and tea, I don't need anything else. Wait, that's not true. Hearty, tasty meals are essential to fulfilling life too. Ryota. Sorry to bring this up while we're taking a break. There's something I gotta know. Earlier, you admitted that you're not the real Maria. Is that true? Yeah, I guess now's a good time as any. I'd like to know as well. It is true. Allow me to explain. Maria, you don't want to talk about it. It's alright, Ryota. Just as you put your faith in me, I shall put my faith in you. First, I must express my gratitude. Thank you for choosing to believe in me. Because of that, I feel you deserve to know the whole truth. That said, this will not take long. I have only 2 secrets to share. My first secret is that I was sold off by an unknown entity as an infant. Oh. Yeah, it's getting heavy. My second is that I took the identity of the real Maria at a certain point during my life here in Tokyo. You were sold? And then you took the place of the real Maria? That is correct, Ryota. There's one more, don't you think? Where'd you get off to back at the concert hall? On my way back to join you, I was stopped by Nyalathotep. It was nothing but idle chit-chat, however. I had difficulty understanding him because of his cryptic words. In retrospect, I think he may have been trying to stall me. If I had tried to explain that to my guildmates under those circumstances, it would have connected you to Hati and Nyalathotep and the sheer chaos they cause. You were right to keep your mouth shut. Who knows what those angels would have done? Yeah, we probably would have assumed as easily as well, given circumstantial evidence. I think I understand, Maria. Considering the circumstances, you told us more than enough. I have no intention of altering my decision to trust you, just as Brandon said earlier. Let's talk about what we should do going forward. Please let us help you resolve this situation. Very well. Thank you very much. Now, let's review. Are you definitely sure that this safe house is, well, safe? And remember that users within range can find out your location through the app. Wait, so they might not know who's hiding, but they can see 5 of us grouped together in here? Fear not, Ryota. Under my authority as acting leader of the guild, I set this safe house and my location to undisclosed. Can the leader of the guild really do that? When it comes down to it, I am the only representative for the guildmaster. There are some members to whom my authority does not apply. Zambania. Namely, the backbone of the Aoyama guild, Arslan and Gabriel, who has a vast number of supporters among the guild. Lastly, our supervisor, Father Azazel. Right now, those 3 are beyond my authority. So if they push if they push Azazel, we'll have to give it. Setting the first two aside, you think Azazel might give us away to the angels? I doubt it. Then would you say he's on our side, Maria? He's in a rather complicated position, but I don't think we would be wrong to assume that. And Zambania? In terms of hierarchy, Zambania chooses to be subject to Arslan alone. Therefore, he is unable to view any of the private guild information I have set as undisclosed. Damn, this is complicated. So, we're safe for now. In a word, yes. And our next order of business is to find Gabriel, correct? As long as Arslan's whereabouts remain a mystery, she is our next best hope for taking back control of the guild. Furthermore, she is my friend. I must save her. Wouldn't this be classified as a kidnapping? Maybe we should call the police? Maria, the truth is, Brandon has amnesia and is a bit lacking in common sense too. Hey! I see. Then perhaps I should explain. That might seem like the correct way to do things, but we cannot expect much. The police are reluctant to deal with crimes involving transients. Since transients are different from the humans of this world, they're not afforded the same rights. Many have unique cultures, and the police do not want to meddle in that which they don't fully understand. Yeah, this aged well, considering everything. I never considered how they might deal with transients. Inuzuka and the others must have a lot of hardships we aren't even aware of. They may also refuse to take action because this problem is localized to our guild. To an outsider, it may seem like a little more than a quarrel among acquaintances or friends. Unless a blatant crime, such as assault, were to take place, I doubt the police would do anything. They barely do anything now. Wait, hold on. Assault? We're getting assaulted left, right, and center. Without proof, the police are not interested. After all, everything from injuries to death is undone the moment the app is closed. But kidnapping! Someone totally got kidnapped! Gabriel is a transient. Even if we report it, I don't know how seriously they take the case. Even though she's an idol. Mind you. I spoke to police once when Arslan went missing. They refused to listen, citing the fact that he's a transient as an excuse. No way. Even if he's from a different world, we're all in the same society now. Unfortunately, that is the current state of law and order in Tokyo. That is exactly why the Aoyama Guild has laid down our own laws in order to reinforce the rights of transients. And yet, that very same Aoyama Guild is the problem right now. In other words, we have to solve this on our own, and without any clues to work from. Aren't you in charge of the guild? Can't you find the other members? The boss of the Ikebukuro Guild said something like that once. Whenever he wanted something, he'd find me immediately. That may be true for regular guild leaders. There's our problem right there. She's not the actual guild master. Yeah. That may be true for regular guild leaders. However, I'm only a substitute. My authority does not reach so far. To be precise, Arslan and Gabriel are positioned under the guild leader. Since I am only acting leader, they outrank me. Pulling rank. In other words, you can't find out where they are. What to do? No, come to think of it, Gnarl. Since when are you two so close? Oh, now that you mention it, he did tell us to call him that. Oh, right. He told me something about going to where the Aoyama Guild started? I think that's what he said. It totally slipped my mind. Why did you say so sooner? I didn't have the chance! How was I supposed to know? Oh, don't be like that. You gotta admit, you deserve a bit of scolding. No, I don't! Considering he purposely handed you that clue, doesn't it seem like it's a trap? You've got nothing else to go on, though. Beggars can't be choosers. Maria, what are you zoning out for? This kind of thing happens from time to time. No, that's not it. Are you sure that's what Nyalathotep told you? Where the Aoyama Guild started? Is that what he said? How do you even know where it started? Maria, do you know where that is? Of course. Any member of the Aoyama Guild would know. It's the Aoyama Cemetery. The Aoyama Cemetery? Isn't that a public cemetery in Minami Aoyama? That is correct. It is a place where a great many transients now rest in peace alongside the dead of this world. Those summoned to Tokyo only to meet untimely deaths alongside their friends and family. To us, the Aoyama Cemetery is a reminder of our oath never to forget such tragedy. That was the beginning of the Aoyama Guild. The cemetery holds a special place in our hearts. At present, the Aoyama Guild has spread its territory out from the central point in Shibuya Ward. Even so, the Aoyama Cemetery in Minato Ward is the place that we are sworn to protect with our lives. The reason we call ourselves the Aoyama Guild, even though based in Shibuya Ward, is because that location is sacred to us. It is also a place where we are in constant competition with another powerful guild to maintain control. Another powerful guild? I'm afraid I'm not very knowledgeable in regards to various guilds yet. The only guild that might match the Aoyama Guild in size would be... They are our polar opposite. They seek to obtain power and wealth here in Tokyo, which they see as a place of opportunity. They reign over... Oh God, my brain just short-circuited for a minute reading that. They reign over Roppongi, the city of the Chosen, looking down on the rest of the world from atop of their skyscraper. They are the Roppongi Tycoons, and they are in control of half of Minato Ward. The area from the Aoyama Cemetery to Nogizaka, where they share a border with us Aoyama Missionaries, marks the greatest concentration of battles among all 23 wards. Not a day goes by without battle breaking out there. In other words, regardless of our current weakened status, our members must continue to fight on the front lines.
Meanwhile... Retreat! Retreat! Fall back to the hospital and Hero! Damn it. When will the reinforcements come? Where is Lady Gabriel? If only we had her socks to sustain us, we could... Rumor has it Lady Gabriel has been kidnapped. Is that true? Could it be those Roppongi bastards? Could possibly capture Lady Gabriel. No, first they take Lord Arslan, now this. At this rate, what will become of the Aoyama Guild? Stand your ground. We must defend the cemetery at all costs, no matter what other areas may fall. This is where our brethren rest. We must not let them take control of it.
What? Where's that little aesthetic torturer? Not here yet? Oh, too bad. I thought I'd finally had the chance to teach him about the more beautiful forms of pain than those moldy old laws of his. Whatever. By the time we reach the grave, I'm sure the torturer will also.
Well, if it isn't the lustrous golden nine-tailed fox, your reputation as a dirty animal precedes you, Lady Hakumen. I hear there's no one better when it comes to breaking the weak. What a wonderful talent, though it be your only one.
Oh my! If it isn't Ophion, do excuse me. Good day to you, and how do you do, you failure of a creator? Oh dear God. I'm terribly embarrassed. I've been so sheltered from the outside world that playing dirty is the only way I know how to win. As one would expect, the words of the one who lost the world they created in a duel carry a different weight to them. Oh my, or should I say, the world that you, claim to have created?
Goodness, so harsh! Nevertheless, I must respect an elder's wisdom.
Excuse me?
How dare you call me old! I believe you're turning 1001, my little fox spirit. For the occasion, I shall make a bouquet of as many flowers as your years. Oh God, help us all.
What a clever joke!
A crone with her age and 4 digits is no match for me after all. Help.
By the way, should you really be dilly-dallying here? I heard your forces were currently on the offensive at Aoyama Park.
Your sources must be napping on the job. That battle is over. We easily destroyed that undisciplined mob. Of course, with the Lion General and Angelic Siren gone, one would only expect those remaining to be weak fledglings. This is fortuitous. The spies we dispatched to Aoyama will now be of use to us time and again. This may be a mere game, but as ruler, it does bring me joy as a ruler to harvest their territory.
I've had enough of this idle talk. You must have come here for a reason. What is it?
Oh, no time for chat. Why ever would you think such a thing, Lady Hakumen?
We tycoons don't waste time on chatter without reason. After all, I hate you so much. Just looking at your ugly mug makes me ill. This is exhausting. I'm done with the superficial banter.
I do agree, Lady Hakumen. Now, allow me to be direct. I want you to hand over Arzan, the Lion General, and Gabriel, the Angelic Siren. I've had many uses for such rare gems.
Excuse me? What did you just say?
I will give you as much coin as you like. Name your price. You're the one who kidnapped him, were you not?
Oh my. So that's your game. Your plots are so very petty. I see you mean to pin your kidnappings on me.
Pardon?
What?
It seems there has been a misunderstanding. I shall excuse myself.
Well. So that's what's afoot.
Slow your advance, my minions. What is the meaning of this? How could I have miscalculated? The central figures are the Missionaries, Arslan the Lion General, and Gabriel the Angelic Siren. I thought that damn vixen was the only one capable of kidnapping them with such grace. It seems I have missed the mark. If not her, then who? The demonic Prime Minister? No. If he were involved, it would have never been pulled off with such secrecy. If he had his hand in this, it would have surely blown up into a commotion involving both Shibuya and Minato wards. In that case, could it be the Agrarian Star? Impossible. He would never willingly seek out toil. He is far too lazy. Then who? No. If just any incompetent fool could get away with it, I would have done it myself long ago. But who could have brought this about? Who's pulling the strings? This is highly suspicious. I refuse to underestimate the enemy and be expelled to that hellhole Oceanos again! If I proceed, I will have to join the battle at the cemetery. What shall it be? It seems the battle has not reached the Aoyama cemetery.
Indeed, but it's only a matter of time. With our central pillars, Arslan and Gabriel gone, the Aoyama Guild is drastically weakened. I hardly doubt the Roppongi Guild will pass up this chance. They are likely to be on the offensive and will have taken control of our portals on the front lines. Thus their next objective should be to occupy this cemetery. We must stop them at any cost. This is where the spirits of our people lie. I will not allow them to defile this place.
I wouldn't want to fight around graves. Aren't they afraid of being haunted?
We must hurry. If there are any clues about Gabriel to be found here, we must find them before it turns into a battleground. Without Arslan and Gabriel, we will be powerless to stop the Roppongi Guild from invading. I'm sure that within the Aoyama Guild, not to mention Roppongi itself, will agree. We cannot afford to give any more ground in this war. Our people are still fighting on the front lines.
Hey, aren't those angels on the front lines too?
Yes, the enforcers are loyal. I'm sure they fight on even now.
You would still side with people who tried to arrest you?
That is correct, Kingo. You think me foolish. When all is said and done, I believe in them after all. They are my guild, my family.
Wow, that's pretty dumb. But I'm not one to talk, seeing as how I followed our boss into this mess. The Aoyama Guild, the Roppongi Guild, and us, all headed to the same place. This is too convenient. It's like it's all going according to someone else's plan, huh? Shiro, what are you doing? Didn't you say we were gonna keep a low profile? My sacred artifact just suddenly started shining. What's going on? Oh yeah, yours is a gate. Shiro's sacred artifact is a gate. What the hell? These stairs just appeared out of nowhere. Wow, a hidden stairwell. It's like a game. Shut up. Well, where are they? Guys, okay, they really need to go back and like revise book 1's stuff. Well, where they lead to? Beats me. They seem to lead underground, but no, there's nothing but graves down here too. Well, it is a cemetery after all. No, something's off, right, Maria? You're correct. What we are seeing isn't possible. What are you talking about? What's weird about finding graves in a cemetery? There aren't supposed to be catacombs in the Aoyama cemetery. In other words, this is... Now, this is my first time witnessing it. Really, this must be a phenomenon known as a collision of worlds. Collision of worlds? What's that? Some kind of special thing? As the name suggests, it refers to when a part of Tokyo collides with part of another world. It occurs when numerous conditions of rules, and geography come together in a very specific way. Oh god, info dump! Water! These catacombs must belong to a location in another world that is somehow related to Shiro's role and rule. I've heard this happening a few times before. Places that have collided with other worlds aren't exactly a rarity. However, I doubt it's a coincidence that this place appeared before us at this precise moment. So, what should we do? Are we going in or not? We better make up our minds. It's obviously suspicious, but there's also a chance it could be a whole lot of nothing. My book. The cemetery. My rule. Gatekeeper. I've got it. What is it? This is bad. This underground graveyard is bad news. Did you figure something out? Oh! These ancient catacombs are... You've got it too. I didn't know you were also interested in the occult, Brandon. Don't just pat each other on the back! Explain what's going on! Yeah, don't leave us in the dark. I know about this catacomb, or perhaps I should say, I've read about it. There are a great deal of stories in my book. One of them is the story of an occultist who opens a gate to a network catacombs. Oh God! The catacombs he stumbled upon are like hell on earth, crawling with ancient terrors. Ancient terrors? Sounds like a hell of a story. The point is, I do not advise going in there. If we were to proceed, I fear we'd be met with a terrible fate. Look, is that fur and feathers? Aren't those... Without a doubt. Those belong to Arslan and Gabriel. They are here, both of them. This is clearly a trap. Don't go in. Yeah, we've been talking too long. Stop, sinners. Submit yourselves into our custody at once. We're surrounded. Since when? Hey man, isn't this overkill? You sent in the whole army for a small group like us? Fools, you think we came here for you? We are here to defend this holy land from the Roppongi Guild invaders. To defend? That means the nearby portals have fallen. Traitorous wench! We have gathered all our remaining forces. You should know what that means. All else has fallen. This is the last line of defense for the Aoyama Guild. Lady Maria. Lord Zambonia, even you're here? Never mind that. Now tell me, is it true that you lied about your name? Lord Zambonia, it is exactly as we said. This woman is... Quiet. My questions was addressed to her. Yes, it is true. Your actions contradict our commandments. Thou shalt not bear false witness. This is the wrong time to be throwing this out here. If that is so, I must administer your judgment. Lord Zambonia, the fires of purgatory shall consume all that I am for the gravity of my sins. However, that time is not now. My duty is to save Gabriel. Please allow me a brief reprieve. Unfortunately, my duty is to uphold the absolute sanctity of the commandments. My judgment cannot be swayed by emotion. Maria, can't you think of a way to stop him?
If we find Lord Arsley, he may be able to talk some sense into him. Lord Zombadia holds a great deal of respect for him.
Great. You go get this Arslan guy and bring him here. I'll hold this lot off. So go in there and find him.
That's crazy. You know how powerful Lord Zombadia is?
I do. I fought him once before, remember? I'm a halfway decent martial artist, you know. That's why I'm sticking to a humble promise to hold him off. I can handle this narrow entrance. If we all retreated into the catacombs and then got surrounded in that cramped space, we'd be done for. We wouldn't stand a chance.
Zombadia will not rely on others to aid him in passing judgment. He means to shoulder what he perceives as the sin of arrogance.
Then we duel. Works for me. Who knows how long that'll last, though. Anyway, it's settled. Go on!
Kengo, why would you go to such lengths for me?
My partner and I are buddies. All seem to think pretty highly of you.
I suppose we have no choice, even though we know we're walking into a trap. You got this, Kengo?
Yeah.
We're walking into certain danger, my friends. But this is the only way. Let's go! Good luck, Kengo. I'll treat you to some premium chocolate when we get back. We're counting on you, Kengo. I pray you will come through this unharmed. This is... Kengo, we'll be right back. Give him the old one, too.
You got it. Leave it to me.
I am the enforcer of the divine commandments. Prepare yourself.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. I've been dying to fight you at full strength. Now bring it on!
Jealousy, hatred. That's how I felt for those showered with love's blessings when they came into the world. A love that I could never have. A love that I would never be permitted to experience. This kind of love could never bring you happiness. But I cannot stop now. Perhaps if I was crazy, I might at least have been content. No matter how much I yearn, I am destined for loneliness. Yes, I am all alone. Just the sight of you makes my chest hurt. Just the thought of you makes my heart ache. I was supposed to be satisfied by simply watching you from afar. But no matter how I tried to fool myself, my heart cried out in sorrow. So, you see, I had no other choice. I have no right to say this. Not after all the terrible things I put you through. I didn't intend to fall for you. I've never meant to love you so deeply. I'm just captivated by your smile. That smile as beautiful as the moon itself. Forgive me. Farewell. And thank you. Gabriel, my precious moonlight.
Back at the battle. Pitiful. Such a pitiful display. These are the elite warriors who protect this land? Pathetic fools! Have you deluded yourselves into thinking you can triumph with sheer numbers alone? Pitiful, pathetic beings. Know this, the strong stand proud in solitude, while the weak flock to one another for comfort. Congregate as you wish. You are no more impressive than mere ants. No!
See, this is the only time we really get to see old Ophion. Meanwhile,
What's with that book anyway? It just suddenly started to glow once we got inside. I'm not sure, actually. I've never seen it do this before. Is that just the nature of rules, Shiro? Your rule is resurrection, is it not? As I mentioned in Ryota, rules represent a rule user's true nature. Resurrection is the ability to reach into worlds unknown. It must be the key to manifesting connections between worlds. What? Really? We're using that? See, how far are we going to stretch the word resurrection here? I have to look this up. Yeah, we're really stretching the word the meaning behind resurrection here. The very essence of your being is driven by a desire to open the way. That magical book surely resonates with your true nature. My true nature? Your true nature manifests through the opening of gates, but only in part. Think of it like viewing a mountain from one angle. One perspective alone is not enough to understand the entirety of the mountain. Try not to overthink things and listen to your instincts. The key is to understand and accept the will that at the very core of your being. If you do, your sacred artifact is certain to respond in a variety of ways. The core of my being. Is that where my little devils come from, too? Ski! Oh. If that's the case, your core isn't very creative. Seems like it. I think you're right. Thanks, you guys. I'm counting on you. Ski! You think I'm the same? Is there some undiscovered wish sleeping deep inside me too? I believe so, Ryota. You come to understand that what your heart truly desires. When that time comes, your sacred artifact will certainly reveal a new aspect of itself to you. Wow, this is incredible. Yes, I will join you soon. Shiro, snap out of it! Maria, you alright? Ryota, you okay? Brandon? What? I wasn't sleeping. No, not me. Not sleeping at all. I don't know what that was all about, but my mind was all hazy. I'm okay now, though. What did you do? It must be the power of your rule, rending. It's all a bit complicated, don't you think? I'm just glad everyone's okay. Rending, that which can sever connections. That is your true nature. To be completely honest, I knew of your rule. To be honest, I knew of your rule even before we met in person. You did? How did you? Perhaps I should ask. How many others know by now?
By now? In all likelihood, every high-ranking player in Tokyo. Anyone with a shot at winning the game.
What? You mean all the strongest players have their eyes on Brandon?
Sucks being OP. I believe every guild holds some degree of interest in Brandon. As acting leader of the Aoyama Missionaries, I am no exception. You see, your presence in the app is a wild card of sorts.
A wild card?
Have you come to understand the essence of this game? At its core, it's about establishing hierarchy. You might also call it jurisdiction. Which rules stand above the rest? Which beliefs are worth more than the others? Ikebukuro worships violence, Roppongi authority, and Hongo intellect. Each guild fights according to the values it holds.
It's a good thing I have a cheat sheet to refer to what each one stands for at this point.
We are the Missionaries. Our name refers to our cause, to spread the word of love. Love is the value we hold most dear. We believe that love can overcome all other values, and we fight against any who would oppose our philosophy. But your nature, your rule may be the downfall of the game's very framework. Everyone is wary of you, and they will surely be eager to recruit you. One day I was made aware of some very interesting information. I heard you have formed a guild with your allies. I'm certain everyone has taken notice. I must ask what we all wonder. What will your guild value? And what are your goals?
Never even thought about that.
No, time for some juicy gossip, baby! Mind if I join in? Damn you, Gnarl! Sup, my brave wannabe protagonist?
I hate that there's truth to that.
Tonight's performance is a non-stop extravaganza produced by yours truly, crawling chaos in the flesh!
You're going to regret this.
Time to get what's coming to you. Oh, it's been too long. I missed you, you saucy little minx. Take a chill pill. Don't be so hasty, you hear? Is the guy before you really an enemy? Maybe he's a friend. How about a frenemy? We're not evil. We Nyalathotep. No, really. Don't believe it? Look into our eyes and see. Maybe we are batting for the other team after all. Too bad. We're just the opening act for the big pop star on this magical night. After all, you're the star of the rave, Mr. Moonstruck Mukaro. Woohoo! It's Hati! Hati, where's Gabriel? She's locked up in a cage up ahead, along with Arslan. So Lord Arslan is here as well? Hati, please release them. Then we can all return to the guild together. Here, take my hand. There's no longer a place for me in the Aoyama guild anymore. I've chosen to put it behind me. Now take up your sword and try and defeat me, Brandon. If you don't, we'll tear Gabriel apart. You would do that to the woman you love? Is this what love means to you? I'm a wolf gone mad for his moon. A monster like me whose destiny is to end the world can never have true love. Go ahead. Ask that woman just what the Aoyama Guild thought of this monster.
Gabriel's bodyguards always treated him cruelly. They called him a crazed wolf, blood-soaked the lives of his loved ones, and claimed that they would never accept one so defiled. That's why he always supported her from afar, but... They were right, weren't they? They were painfully right. I can't control my urge to sink these fangs into her slender neck, or rip her heart out with these claws of mine. No matter how much I was beaten or driven away, I kept trying to approach her. I couldn't stop, and I couldn't take it anymore! So if you don't take me down, I'll finally do it. I'll make this Madonna of the Moon mine, and mine alone! Don't. I can't hold it back anymore! Hati! You won't take no for an answer, will you? Brandon! As you can see, I'm dead serious. Stop me now, or I'll end you all. Brandon, Ryota, we need to... Help? Okay, I'll use my pudding to... Not so fast, you two! Don't be party poopers! Let's let them work it out on their own, okay? How much editing I'm gonna have to do for this? Good God. What? There are even more than before! Ryota, looks like we'll have to take care of this lot first. Roger. I'll drown them in a wave of pudding. It's not my fault if they get clogged arteries. Ah! Oh, God. Everything will end with this next deciding blow. Say your prayers, Brandon! God dang it, I can't believe I did that again. It's alright. Hati, let's stop this, Hati. It's pointless to continue. What? I'm serious, Hati, I can tell you fight with earnest. You're serious, alright. Serious about losing? You're really trying to end everything here, aren't you? That is why you bare your fangs at someone you care for. At Brandon. No, You wanted someone to end you so that you could never hurt your beloved again. No, you're wrong. I really did try to kill Gabriel. Yes, I am certain you did. That's why you earnestly want to end your life. Excuse me. That is why you earnestly wanted to end our life. That is the true depth of your love. I don't need your consolation or your condescending pity. What could you know? What good is love if it only causes sorrow to the one you care about? I don't want love that only brings me pain. Preaching to the choir there. I'm sick of holding on to feelings that will never be reciprocated. I have no reason left to live in a world where she won't return my love. Don't say that. I beg of you, because Hati, I am just like you. Huh? What are you? Maria, stop! If you do that, you'll... Stop! What are you doing? Do not take on my sins! What are you thinking? If you die, she'll... This is how it should be, but in return, I would ask that you bear a sin of my own.
A pleasure to meet you, young lady. I heard Maria passed away, so I've come to express my condolences. So, you're the one who stayed by Maria's side until the end. I've heard much about you.
Maria, when I first met you, I was dying in a dark corner of Tokyo. You saved me, fed me warm food, took me in to live with you and the other orphans. It wasn't until later that I discovered your people, ironically called you by the Holy Mother's name, Maria. I saw you as crazed, blindly believing the scriptures and so-called words of their Lord after you were converted. The scriptures taught not to doubt the words of others and to love thy neighbor, to devote one's life to others. Like a fool, Maria gave everything she had to live everything she had to live a life of modesty and chastity, as taught by the scriptures. She was a foolish woman who burned through her vast inheritance in acts of charity that would never amount to any sort of profit. She believed that the world would become a better place if the poor and unfortunate were cared for and taught to look after one another. She had only her inheritance and her faith. She lacked such things as power, wisdom, and beauty. She was blinded by fantasy. It didn't take long for her to use up the sum of her inheritance and start taking on debt. She lost everything. Everyone abandoned Maria. No one offered her a helping hand.
I'm merely here to accept confessions of sin, and otherwise witness the fate of the world. Beyond that, my hand shall not be moved. It is not my place.
In other words, he too had abandoned her. I do not believe that it was an act of cruelty. As someone who knows the hell of being sold at birth, initiated early into the evils of the world, it is to be expected. Maria, the love you believed in does not exist in this world. You gave yourself over to fate and died a miserable death as a result.
Are you content with this?
These are for you. Maria instructed me to give them to you. From this day forward, you will be Maria. That is the identity. That identity is the very last thing she was able to bequeath upon another. No, they are not real. I had fake documents made for you in secret. I am very perceptive, you see. As a result, I was able to gain a certain useful connection. I have seen and known many things about others that I should not be privy to. Some folk are inclined to comply when I make a request. I have also prepared a student identity for you at the school where I work. There is truly nothing left of that woman on the bed. Her fortune, her existence, and even her name. She has not left a single trace in Tokyo. There is one more thing. Please, open it. Now, young lady, it is time to confess. Maria, I still think of the goodness that you believed in was a lie. This world is filled with beasts wearing the skins of men. And in such a world, blossoms of kindness are mercilessly crushed. But still, I loved you. Wait. My second time reading this. Maria, you did. Oh my god. I loved you for believing such a world existed. My love was not like the love in the words you left me. According to the scriptures you believed in, my love for you was unforgivable. I could never tell you. Yes, I even lied about that. Oh my god. That was the only way for me to be by your side. Hold up. This is my second time reading this, and I didn't actually think about this as deeply as I do now. But did Maria kill the real one? Son of a bitch. I won't let anyone say your life was a lie. I won't. Maybe nothing but a false Maria. Or I will prove that your heart was true. Maria, I will carry your pain. That is my wish. I see. You are certain about this. Azazel, what do you gain from doing this? What do you desire so much that you be willing to be complicit in this deceit? I simply wish to see what grows from the seeds of love I planted. That is all. Now, let us go, my false Maria of sinful love and sorrow. Maria. So, that was Maria's past.
Hati, please, hear my words. I know all too well the love that can never be shared with the one you care for. You are not alone. You have companions, those who understand and share your pain. There's a place that Maria dreamt of, a place where those who've been hurt can support each other and heal together. Even if people mock us or slander us, even if they say we are merely fooling ourselves, I will protect that place until I draw my last breath. So, let us go home, Hati. I can't! I can't do that! I don't have the right! Why? Why? Ah! Hati. Maria, please rest now. Brandon! I'll take on Hati's remaining sorrow. I promise I'll put an end to his pain. Yes, help him, please.